Hello everyone, my name is Lara. I'm a medical student from Hamburg and I'm a UAM member and also a member of the ECC. And in this video series we want to talk about technology transfer mechanisms. So the term technology transfer may seem intimidating at first, but it basically just means that an invention or some other form of intellectual property is passed from one institution to another institution. And in UAM's work this usually means that a drug that is developed at a university is then passed on to a pharma company. And licensing is one of the ways that technology can be passed from a university or public research institution to a pharma company, for example. So we might imagine that there's a researcher who has developed a drug compound and then also tries to develop it a little further and maybe gets a patent for it, or the university gets a patent, and then he wants to develop it further, but the university lacks the resources and capabilities to do this, and so they want to give a license to a pharma company so they can take over the production and the commercialization of the drug. And this is where technology transfer comes into play. A researcher or the university might temporarily transfer the rights to a company or another institution. And this temporary transfer is called licensing. There are different kinds of licensing. The most important distinction is between non-exclusive licensing and exclusive licensing. And exclusive licensing means that the researcher or the university can only give one license to one company, and also this one company who receives the license is the only one who can actually use the intellectual property. So even the university or the researcher themselves who develop the product cannot use it because the license is only given to that one company. There's also such a thing as a sole license, which means that both the researcher and the company receiving the license can use the property, but nobody else can receive an additional license. With a non-exclusive license, on the other hand, the researcher still remains in control and can give a license to multiple companies who would then simultaneously work on developing the drug further and testing it, and then eventually also producing it. So you don't have the problem of only one company getting a license, and the researcher can also still use their own intellectual property. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to also watch our other videos that are getting released through HM Week, which are explaining the other technology transfer mechanisms. And also join our webinar on Thursday, the 12th of November.